So, we'll be playing a Candlekeep Mystery adventure. First one I ran in a while. These are always a lot of fun. Got a new player here today. Um, how would you like us to say your name? BoomCow, I think we.
Boom cow, whichever. I'm good with anything.
BoomCow, boom/cow.
You could call me BoomCow, or you could call me BoomCow.
Exploded milk. That's what I'm going to go with.
Boom shakalaka.
But
I've
we'll
actually had someone use that one before.
The cow says, "Kaboom!"
right. But we'll do our character introductions after this extremely short intro I wrote. It is literally 3 sentences.
Look, at least you didn't cheap out like I did in that last one shot that I did. That was I just went to ChatGPT and was like,
Mark.
just write me something quick.
I don't use ChatGPT for my D&D games because I'm a real author.
Which is why you wrote 3 sentences 30 minutes before the game. I'm sorry, go ahead, Joey.
Alright. You find yourself in Candlekeep. The Sword Coast's largest deposit of books and literature. You have journeyed here because of leisure, personal gain, or pursuit of knowledge. For some of you, you simply call it home. And today, you are wandering the halls of one of its many libraries, searching for the tome or book that you seek. So, this isn't really relevant for today's adventure, but why would you be in Candlekeep as we introduce our characters? Let's start with Dustin.
I am Dustin. I'm playing Andre Gulfbane. He's here because his patron, the fathomless beings at the bottom of the sea, just want to be seeking more knowledge, and are willing to trade some of their dark, forbidden knowledge for such things.
Maybe you want to learn more about that giant octopus that attacked the ghost ship you were plundering a little while back.
Yeah. Not a bad choice. But there's a lot. Again, honestly, they're just looking for gossip. Because at the bottom of the sea, they're bored.
They want to know what it's like on the surface. But little they know it's better now or it's better.
Wait, is Dustin Ariel?
Unfortunately, no. I'm not that. I'm not that cool.
Do you want to hear him sing?
You know what? I take it back. Never mind. No, this is Ariel after she lost her voice. I'm sorry, Joey.
Good idea.
Keep going.
No.
We're not even at character introductions yet. How about you, Nick?
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm going to be playing Flanerie Sepharina. She's an heir Genasi who is really kind of flighty and is here at Candlekeep to learn the mysteries of the world around her. She's been secluded up in her monastery for a long time. So she's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Taking a short break from your employment with the mysterious Golden Vault.
Oh, yes, of course.
How about Bun?
I am Super Bunny Bun, or just Bun. I am playing Simon, who is some may call him a nerd.
Many do.
But the official term is wizard. He is a permanent resident at Candlekeep and is currently looking for his daily why did somebody make this into a book kind of thing. Currently, he's trying to find one about moths.
Malls? Like
MOTHS.
Oh, moths.
Oh,
Yeah.
Shopping moths. Okay. Simon, of course, one of the members who found the lost horde of dragons in Waterdeep. It had some past and future adventures.
Luckily,
involved the library.
he doesn't plan on having any more. Just
Nope.
a nice, quiet life with a book. Well, several hundred.
What did you do with your share of the 10,000 gold that you got to keep?
He was goaded into investments, if I remember right, and almost every single one of them failed.
Oh, you got NFTs.
Right, or he was just robbed.
Acquisitions Incorporated convinced him to invest in NFTs.
A bully stole his lunch money, and it was just all 10,000 gold.
Give me your big sack of gold. Okay, don't hurt me. In case you can tell, all of these are characters that we have played previously, including Mark, your character.
Well, you see before you a very large, muscly, very well muscle-built man. He's got pretty much just sort of straps over his pecs. He's got gauntlets on, leather gauntlets, a nice sort of like, not a tiara, but like one of those just like head crowns, that just headbands that's made of gold, or it looks like it's made of gold. And he's just walking around like he owns the place. And he finally sees some people, and he's like, "Oh, good golly, we have more people at the library. I am playing Konan the Librarian. He is a barbarian that has put everything into intelligence. And he is one of the best characters I have ever played because he has a unique voice, because I don't have a lot of voices.
And
he basically works at Candlekeep too. He is one of the main librarians who has met people at the gate in previous games.
And our newcomer, BoomCow, please introduce yourself and your character.
I am BoomCow. Tonight I will be playing Gwen, daughter of Gween. She is a Goliath who, after reclaiming her ancestral homeland, sought out a more peaceful life in the city and is now working at a tavern. She is currently at Candlekeep because her employer sent her there to try to get her rage under control. She thinks she has been improving because the last person she threw out of the pub, she only broke 5 of his bones.
So you're looking for some how to control your rage.
Yes.
And to change your token, if you go on page with the chat at the very bottom, there's a pull-down menu. It says as, and then it says your name, and you can pull down to your character, and then your token will change.
There you go.
Whoa, that's so cool.
Yeah, we got kind of a stickler for that, me and Joey, just so we know who's who when we're playing.
First you, and then me, because I realized how useful it was. And you are a Goliath.
Yes, a Goliath barbarian.
Konan, you see someone that matches your stature, looking around the books.
Oh, hello. You need help finding books on bodybuilding or muscles or maybe bug collecting? So go up to Gwen. I'm here to help.
I am searching for self-help books.
Oh, then you want to be in the self-help section, which is, where is that section? I don't know, I've never had to help myself.
It's like 3 miles that way.
Or which is, it's probably like 3 buildings down. This is the anger section.
Yes, I am looking to control my anger.
Oh, well, the best thing I think you can do for that, speaking from experience, is reading a good book.
Yes, I am wondering why the entomology section is in the rage section.
Simon, don't sneak up on us like that. You know how it scares me.
I was right here.
I know, but you're so small and very hideable.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I just get startled easily.
I want everyone to roll me a investigation check to
Woo!
see if you find the book you were looking for.
I imagine I'm trying to like put a book back, and I'm trying to find a place to put it.
Now, this is how much of a noob I am. How do
Okay,
I
yeah.
roll?
Yeah, so if you ever need any help, just let us know.
Yeah.
So here, I'll pull up a sheet so I can see too.
Do you have D&D Beyond open?
Yeah, and the add-on.
You should be able to just click the number for the plus or minus for skill, and that should roll it.
Cool,
Should be-
cool.
There's probably a box around the number, and usually if there's a box in there, you're able to click it and it will be piped over.
Yeah.
I forgot to change to the library background so it's not so ominous.
See? That's
Yay,
what I was
did
doing
it.
all... That's all what I was doing all last game.
Yeah. This
11 for Konan, by the way.
An 8 for Andre.
Also an 11.
Yep. I see. Gwen, you got a 15. Gwen, you're like looking through self-help. It's like I need to get this rage under control. One of these books has to help me. And a book with a lovely green cover catches your eye.
I take the book. Good. Green is soothing to me. And I open it.
You know, they say geniuses pick green.
Right, so as you pick up this book, you notice that it has the title of The Price of Beauty. It is bound in a soft green leather, about 8 inches wide, 14 inches tall, all set with golden clasp. And as you pick it up, you get this good whiff, and like you're expecting like old book smell. But no, it smells like lilies. It's a very lovely smell.
New car.
Yeah, it's a new car smell.
The bookmark is just like is like a car air freshener.
What the book looks like.
Ooh, fancy.
Yep, and there's this mirror on the front of it.
This book is pretentious.
Oh, I mean, we are in the P section, so I mean, it's pretentious, precarious, pretend.
What do you do with the book?
I'm going to look into the mirror on it.
Okay. As you look in the mirror, you don't see your own reflection. You see the reflection of this beautiful elf with blonde hair. It's kind of almost ethereal looking.
Does it mirror? Does it mirror my movements?
It does not.
I look to Konan, the librarian, and say, "Your tome is broken. The mirror is defective."
I mean, it's just you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, and I if she's offering it, I will take it just to inspect it. Do you do that?
Yeah, sorry, I'm looking for the part where you pick up the book.
No worries.
Yeah,
I'll take if she lets me take it. I will take a look at the mirror. Yeah. What do I see?
Well, okay. So as Gwen is looking at it, kind of like turn around, see if it matches your movement. The elf in the cover within the mirror goes, "Well met, dearest one. How do you feel today?"
I'm going to look over to Konan and say, "Your book is taunting me, and it makes me very angry."
Simon, do we have an audiobook section?
Well, I believe there is some awakened parrots in one of the other buildings.
You feel very. She speaks again. You feel very anxious.
Flanerie this whole time has been like flitting around the book stacks and touching any book that like draws her attention, picking it up, rummaging through it for a second and then putting it back and hears the book talk and immediately is drawn right to the situation.
Who is looking directly in the mirror now?
I guess
I would take it if Gwen. I would take it if Gwen gives it to me, unless Flanerie gets there before I can take it.
I'll hand it to Konan, but I won't let it go. I want to test his strength.
I will try to grab it. Then, as she does it, I will.
Are you
attempt to
perhaps
grab
interested
further.
in a workout routine?
I,
You have to keep those muscles toned.
Is she talking to me or you? Because, I mean, look at my muscles. I mean, I just flex a little bit in one of my arms. I will, Joey, I will... Go ahead.
I look between Konan and the book. Magic book woman. Why do you taunt me?
I am... They call me Sune, the goddess of beauty. And I would never taunt you. Just wondering how you're feeling today.
Very confused.
I look at the... Can I see the same image when I look at the mirror?
Yep, you do.
Does she look very beautiful, or like somebody who is trying to put on a lot of makeup to make herself look even more beautiful than...
It's almost like a ghostly kind of image. Like it's almost, like I said, almost like ethereal.
So runway model.
She is wearing makeup, like more than you would, like the common Farunian would probably wear. Give me a history check.
History.
Or history, or no, I'm sorry, give me religion.
Really would have liked that history check, but this is still pretty good.
History or religion, same.
Oh, well, 13. If it's history, it would be a 17.
Okay.
16, sorry, 16.
Sune is the goddess of beauty. And
This is... I'll say to everybody, this is the actual goddess of beauty.
Don't be silly. Simply, how would you say? A memory or a thought.
Okay. This is a memory of the actual goddess of beauty, which I think is just the same thing.
Flanerie at this point steps up and is like, "There's a goddess in that book?"
Yes, there is a magic book woman that wishes to teach us of bodybuilding.
Well, beauty is perspective.
I imagine me and Gwen kind of, since we're both holding onto the book at this point, since
it's
nobody
like,
has
it's
let
like
go of
looking
it,
back and forth.
Yeah, we'll tip it over so Flanerie can see it together.
I am simply a creation to resemble the goddess of Sune. The book was written by Silverai Silversong. Are any of you interested in self-help? You may find this tome very useful.
You were looking for self-help, right?
I was. Magic book woman. Are you bound by your own choice, or do you desire freedom?
I am not sentient. I am not sentient.
Oh. At this point, Konan actually lets go of the book so Gwen can converse with it.
You look tense, and all of a sudden the picture the mirror begins to fog, and as it kind of reveals itself, Gwen, you see yourself just relaxing in a pool of like bubbling water, like a natural hot spring, just relaxing, saying, "Let your muscles loosen, relieve your stress." Doesn't this sound good? Relaxing.
Sitting in bubbling water? Do you wish to make a soup of me, magic book woman?
Perhaps
No,
something more to your taste. And it kind of changes to like a mountainous environment, and you can see like icy cold water. Someplace more like home, perhaps.
That does sound appealing.
As you're kind of having this conversation with this book, there's there's like a middle-aged half-elf woman, who is like an acolyte of the of Candlekeep. She kind of like she goes, "Excuse me, which book is that?"
I believe Konan, because he's the chief librarian or a librarian. It's the
Oh, it's you,
I guess
Konan. Hello.
the Shune mirror book. I don't know what. I'll try and look at the spine to see if it has words on it.
Price
Yeah,
of
it
beauty.
says the price of beauty.
The Price of Beauty, featuring June.
Cover down the author's name.
By Silvery Silversong.
Oh, it's exactly the book I'm looking for. You haven't seen a dwarf come by here, and she'll say the name of Falfrax, who Conan you would know as a fellow acolyte. It's just like a middle-aged dwarf man who works at the library.
Have I seen him recently?
Have you seen him in past day?
No, I'm asking you as a DM.
No, you haven't.
Have I seen him recently?
No.
He works here, but I don't think I've seen him since at least the day before today.
And that's what I thought. Several days ago, another acolyte said they saw him walking the section of the library, and he's been looking over that book of yours, and points to the green leather bound book, saying he's been looking at that book. He's almost been obsessed with it.
Well, I mean, he does have a couple of, personal issues, so maybe he needed that self-help. He's really self-conscious about his height. He thinks he's too tall.
He's been, I don't know why he's so self-conscious. He's perfectly fine, but he's been talking to me and saying this book has helped him so much with his self-image and his what am I looking for? His confidence, and he's just been in a much better mood the past week or so. But
now that I think about it, he has had a more, swagger to his walk recently.
Perhaps he is enamored by the beautiful book woman.
I mean, she is
And I
quite
hand
lovely.
the book to Konan.
I'll take a look at it. Does it say anything to me?
she says, I sense that you prefer the mental workout more than the physical. Perhaps meditation.
Meditation?
Oh yes, I find meditation to be very helpful.
Oh, you do? Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what does it say? I hold it up to Flanerie. What does it say to you?
Oh, hi. And Flanerie waves at it.
I turned the book upside down because I was holding it upside down and put it right side up.
For her, it says, I see you have the wanderlust. Perhaps a good hike throughout unfamiliar lands. And the picture changes.
What's wanderlust?
Wow. It's when you wonder about loss, I think.
Oh.
And the picture changes to you just like walking down just like a unknown forest trail, and you're just taking in the views.
That looks beautiful. I don't remember doing that though.
Thing's pretty neat.
Woman does
Hey,
says,
go ahead.
woman does says, "Oh, I apologize. I haven't introduced myself to my friends. Of course, you know my name, Konan." But she goes, "My name is Loris Nis. Acolyte here at the library," and she bows to each of you, including
Loris,
Andre, who perhaps is, I don't know what Andre's doing. Andre, what are you
Well,
doing?
I was about to actually help you out there, Joey. I was like, "Hey guys, what'd she say to you?" And I just go up to some random person nearby. It happens to
It's
be
like
Andre.
Andre's trying to find a book about cephalopods and cannot seem to, and apparently he's not in the right section for that.
Yeah, hey, what's your book say to you? When I hold it up to his face.
I go ahead and look at the book, and it's like,
The face of Sune, just looks more and more horrified.
yeah, all of it, the voice of his patrons in the back of his head is going, "No, don't mess with that book. No, back away, get away."
Come on, what's wrong with it? I get closer. And just, like,
and
look up to his
I
face.
turn like pale, and I just go, "No, no, no,
No,
no,
come on,
no,
come on.
no,
It's
no,
just a book.
no,
Look, just look at the book. Come on,
no.
come on, come on. Come on, get over here. Come on.
When the untold horrors of the deep are screaming my head in fear, yeah, no, no.
Oh,
He does
well,
everything but look at the book.
Sune goes, "Your mind is very confusing."
Yeah, no, I'm quite well aware. If it was just me in here, it'd be nice, but no, my patrons decided that they want to tag along and watch. And comment.
Loris says, "May I see the book?"
Oh, I sure. I'll hold it up to her.
Saying, she starts to flip through it. It's like Falrax has been worried about getting older. He feels that life is passing him by. He just didn't have that spark of life, but until he saw this book, and she starts flipping through it, and she goes, it's like, here's meditation poses and recipes for healthy diet and exercise routines and haikus. It's all very lovely.
Well, I assume the book is, valid. Otherwise, she'd be in the snake oil section.
She kind of closes the books, looks into the mirror, and goes, "You seem stressed. When was your last vacation?" Loris goes, well, I've, haven't been out of the library and library grounds for quite some time. But it does sound nice. Have you seen my friend? But before she gets an answer, he goes, "San, I can offer you a trip to the Temple of the Restful Lilly, a spa that my writer, Salune Silversong, runs and operates on the outskirts of Silvery Moon. If you only wish it." If rest, relaxation, or transformation is what you need, then follow the lilies, dearest one. I'm sure Salune will see to your needs.
Huh. This is the second weirdest book I have come across.
What is
What's
the
a
first
spa?
weirdest book you have come across?
Oh, there's this one that's basically had a music box that made everybody go crazy.
Well,
don't
that
speak
doesn't
of-
sound like very much fun.
We don't speak of that
No.
book anymore. She goes, how can you transport me there? And as she does, the book hovers just a few inches off her palm of her hands, and the mirror glows softly, and a 5-foot wide, 7-foot high portal appears at the end of the aisle. Has like this greenish like glow around it, like the colors of vines. And before it, you see a forest path with lilies covering the trail.
Flanerie goes, "Oh, pretty!" and walks right through.
No, I don't think we're supposed to go into books. This keeps happening.
Oh dear, and it's another one of them.
Oh, we gotta go rescue him. Come on, Simon. And I grab Simon.
What? No, wait. It's full of love.
She kind of like says, Fairfax must have used this portal to get to the temple near Silvery Moon. My, that's on the other side of the Sword Coast. You lot seem like the able type, and I know Konan, you're always up for adventure, and Simon, you love.
I'm already in the book.
Simon, you love adventuring. You love it so much. Would you please find my friend as you're all like already down the trail? Andre, did you go through the book?
He debated about it, but it was like, but then his patrons were like, what could I mean? It looks like it's going to be interesting, but be careful out there.
And you can hear the sound of munching popcorn in his head.
Yeah, they're like, it's like they know something bad's going to happen, and they just wanted to see it happen at this point. It's like this is like a horror movie to them, but a really good one.
Oh wait, that's right. They're in the deep, so it would be popcorn shrimp.
Oh yeah, well here we go.
It begins.
Right. Yeah, you walk through this portal, and it's this beautiful, pristine trail in this almost magical forest with like just lilies on the ground, almost guiding you toward destination. And within a few moments, the portal.
Sorry, go ahead.
In a moment later, the portal behind you closes.
Flanerie's already like leaned over, like smelling all the flowers, rolling around in the grass, like doing cartwheels. She's super excited about being out in nature.
But there is you don't see any sort of temple in front of you, but you do see a trail in front of you.
Do we go onto a separate map, Joey?
Not yet.
Oh. Well, I'm just following Flanerie, I believe, ran in ahead, so I'm just pulling Simon along, really carrying just to catch up with her, because as employees of Candlekeep, we are responsible for our library users.
I want everyone to give me a history check.
Not really. I must insist that we end up. We return. This could be far too dangerous. And oh, great, the path is gone. Yeah, I assume the gate closes behind us.
25.
Simon,
Oh,
yes,
sorry,
Simon?
I hit the wrong one. There we go.
Simon, with that natural 20, you know that Silvery Moon is indeed a real place in the northern side of the Sword Coast.
Well, the capital is of the elves, I believe.
Yeah, it has very high elvish population. Humans and elves kind of make up the majority. And you know it has this grand forest around it.
Okay.
You can tell by like the type of trees. It's like this does seem to be near the city of Silvery Moon.
Flanerie walks over to Gwen. Sorry.
No, he pauses from the usual beauty of elven cities and stuff like that. The tree, the most likely like woven trees and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. You start telling like everything you know about Silver Moon as you travel down this trail.
Verbatim from a book.
Yep.
Flanerie finds her way over to Gwen and she's like, "This is the perfect place to try meditation for the first time ever. Do you want to do it?"
I will attempt this meditation, as she air quotes.
What is, and she tries to make what you just did with her fingers. What is this?
I do not know. I learned it from a goblin.
Oh. Goblins are little
I-
tiny creatures, right? That look like dragons?
No, those are kobolds.
Oh.
I don't mean to mansplain, but goblins are small and green, and kobolds are small and adorable.
Oh. Okay. What's mansplain? And you get the feeling that she's going to be asking you, "What is this?" a lot.
Oh well, I could explain it with a book. Oh, my library's gone. Well, as soon as we get back, I'll be able to get out a dictionary and show you exactly what it means.
Awesome. Who wants to do meditation?
No time for meditation. Because before you see a beautiful temple, like this, of whites and blues and golds and greens. In front of you, it's where the path has been leading to, and you can see a door that's adorned with like the pattern of lilies and like elven figures kind of dancing.
So pretty. And I run up to the door and I start like running my fingers over the carvings of the lilies and stuff.
We shouldn't touch things that aren't ours and potentially magic. I learned that the hard way.
As you run your fingers over the door, it's not locked or anything. It does open slightly. Put pressure on it.
Ooh, I wonder what's inside. Oh wait. Does somebody else want to go first? And Flanerie automatically has PTSD from the last time she went on an adventure.
I will go first.
Oh, well, we could always just admire it from the outside.
It is
Simon,
very
do you want to go?
pretty.
Do you want to go first, Simon?
Not particularly.
Okay, you can go with me. We'll go second.
Oh dear.
Andre takes the rear. He does not want to go in, but he has
real quick. Sorry to interrupt. BoomCow.
Yeah.
If you zoom out, all the maps usually on Roll20 will start in the top left, and Joey just centered it for us. So if we ever load on the map, you may want to just zoom out just to find where we are.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you can see us now at the bottom. So.
And you can scroll around. You can move the map around with center mouse.
Cool.
Yep.
Or by holding controller option.
The double doors open to the sound of a bell. Beyond the door is a large lobby, and the air is heavy with the scent of fresh lilies. A desk stands in the center of the room, holding a neatly piled paper and fresh-cut lilies in a vase. A dark-haired man in fine clothes stands up from the desk behind you as he sees you. Welcome, friends, to the Restful Lilly. Freshen yourself in our luxurious bathhouse, or perhaps you enjoy a massage, a haircut, a shave, or a pedicure. Oh, road-tired feet simply cry out for comfort. Whatever your pleasure, I am here to serve. He gives a little bow.
I don't have any money for a tip. Can we give him a tip? I don't know how this works.
I'll pay. Hey, Konan.
Are you sure? I mean, you did lose like 10,000 gold recently, and I don't want to make anything worse.
Don't remind me.
Good sir, I seek to relax. Where is your bear wrestling room?
Oh my. Well, we don't have bear wrestling here. My name is Saith, by the way, at your service.
Hi, I'm Neri. What's a spa?
First, for the young lady here, we do have one of the owners of the spa, Madam Sorry, it's a weird name.
Put it in chat.
Yeah.
I believe spa is Elvish for relax.
This will be perfect for you, Gwen.
Azirsa.
Azirsa. Azirsa has a fine workout program in the gardens. If you're looking for physical exhaustion instead of meditation.
Oh, meditation is the thing that you said we should do.
And you, young lady, what was your question again?
What's a spa?
Saying, he looks confused for a moment, and he goes, "Well, think of it as a very fancy bathhouse where you can be pampered and looked after, and where you can relax and relieve all your stress."
Oh, I still don't get it, but okay, I'll try.
I lean over to Simon and be like, "Boy, you should come here more often, Simon. You could really use this place."
Are you sure?
I mean, have you ever tried just relaxing?
I do so all the time with books.
Yes, but outside of the library.
I get more nervous outside the library.
Oh. I mean, that's why you need a spa. Look here, if it'll make you better, we'll spa together. Good sir, do you have any place where we can become bronzed? Not literally. I need to make that clear. I don't want it to happen again.
Yes, no polymorphing, please.
Yes.
Saying, yes, a nice tan.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I think that can be arranged. Entry to the Restful Lilly is 5 gold a person.
Oh.
That includes free use of our baths, comfortable robes, private changing room, and all your belongings will be stored in one of the trunks behind me. No weapons allowed on the premises, you understand.
Well, what if we get attacked?
Well, why would you ever think that? This is a place of peace.
Insight check. If I may.
Sure.
That's fine.
I give it. Can I? Let's see.
Solid 10. Solid 10.
You were saying?
I was going to say, could I give him guidance since I'm right behind him?
Sure. Wait, does guys take 10 minutes, or is that reaction?
No, that's mending. No, sorry, mending takes 1 hour. You're thinking if he casts guidance as a ritual.
Yeah.
11.
I mean, spas aren't known for their monster attacks.
Yeah, that's true.
Andre kind of walks as he's kind of pipes in and goes,
If you're worried
"Hey."
about security, we keep the area clear of any creatures or bandits. The Restful Lilly is quite safe.
Do you have a deluxe package of some sort?
Price is all inclusive for the price is for the basic features. If you require a haircut, a shave, or a waxing, it is extra. Massage is 20 gold. Manicure or pedicure, 2 silver. If you wish to spend the night, it is 4 gold pieces for a room. You have free use of the garden and the training yards. I do recommend staying off the grounds in the back. Despite what I said, there is a bit of a one of the old abandoned temples tends to attract some meanies if you head there at night. So
Should put a fence up or something.
I think yes, I know. I keep saying to the owners.
Oh, I'm sold. What about you? And I turn to Flanerie.
I put down 25 gold. No, I put down 30 gold. Sorry, I put down 30 gold.
You will just say you're able to pay for anything you would want to do. You will put down the amount.
Right. So I put down the 30 gold. So I put down the 25 for like our little admission fee, and then I give them another 5. And I say, "That's for you in case you want to get anything too." And then I grab Gwen's hand, and I let's go spar, and then we can meditate. And then I rush off with her to somewhere. Anyway.
I just say you're trying to rush off, and I just.
Oh my god, I don't know what just happened.
She paid for us.
No. I just everybody talked at once.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Was there a lag? I only heard one person talk.
Yeah, it hit me with like 2 or 3 people talking at once.
Okay, yeah.
I think it was just me. Sorry. I was just I was just imagining her trying to lead Gwen off, but she's so strong that it's like gets pulled backwards when Gwen doesn't move anywhere.
That is exactly what I was going to do, and I'm going to look down at her. Yes, let us go, and then I'll walk.
All right. So, Saith, as you all pay, he guides you to these changing rooms, kind of right here. You'll find robes that are short to fit your stature, be it large or small, or anything in between. And he gives you each a key that matches a door number, saying this key will open the chest within, and this will be your personal storage area as you enjoy enjoy our services. I do ask any weapons or armor be placed in here.
Joey, what number do I get? Number.
You get 1.
Boom. Okay, so it might take me a while to find this. Okay. 17, and I'm looking on the right side. 16. 15. It's just gonna go on forever.
This is a little smaller than I probably, the map is probably as I think it is.
I gotcha.
There's like you can tell by the number of doors that are closed and not open for use that there's actually a lot of people here, like a lot of guests.
I will store anything that I can't really carry with me, as well as my weapons. Can I see if I can slyly keep my sling?
Well, you'll be in a closed room, so as long as it's concealed.
Yeah, I'll put on the robe and I imagine there's like an inside pocket or something. I'll just try and slip it in there.
So there is a door right here, to the right, to the left. I know I just went backwards, and to the north. The one to the left goes to the garden area. The one to the right to a lounge where you hear chattering and talking. And the one to the north, you hear like a bubbling, and you see the word bathhouse or hot spring.
Oh,
And Seth was kind of like beach episode.
I stash my darts. I mean, they're already stashed anyway, so you can't really see where they are. So I can just like surreptitiously chuck them whenever I need to. I store everything else, and I keep my regular monk clothes on. And as soon as I pop out, I'm like, Gwen, are you done? Are you ready? Let's go to the garden, Gwen.
I will unceremoniously drop all of my equipment into the container.
Before he drops the stuff, he drops about everything in. Andre drops just about all of his stuff into the container, but he's like, "Can I keep my amulet and my rod? They're part of my religion, as it were." His patrons are like, "Keep your stuff on you."
I don't need to know about your rod. He kind of gives a sniff, and like he smells like the seawater scent that surrounds you. He's saying, may want to make use of our baths.
That does sound good, but I'm gonna keep my rod and my amulet just because. Well, actually, my patrons are pretty much yelling at me to
Give
keep
me a
them.
persuasion check. He goes, well, the owners are quite persistent that that weapons aren't allowed on the premises.
This isn't a weapon. It is a implementation of my religious practices.
21. He goes, well, I understand. Keep your rod in your pocket. Keep it in your pants.
I always do.
As
he's
we-
wearing
as-
a robe.
Conan's like, I'm not wearing pants. It's on full display.
Go ahead, Nick.
As we're walking past Safe, just because I have to plug it. Do you guys have Bandersnatch soaps? I hear they smell really nice.
Oh, I love Bandersnatch soap. New book smell.
It's all the rage in Silvery Moon. We have all of the finest soaps. Quite a rare import. We're lucky we got our last shipment. But our owners, the three sisters, bear no expense.
And then I whisper over to Andre, by the way, I think you smell wonderful. I really love the ocean. And I keep moving toward the garden space.
I appreciate that.
It's not the good ocean smell. It's like,
Rotting fish and
it's the fishy smell kind.
it's the smell of
Miri
old
loves
rotting
it.
fish. Andre does not know how to deal with this.
I love tuna. I love tuna sandwiches.
Yeah, it just smells like you just smell like tuna fish all the time.
Simon, let's go get bronze. Come on, and I will grab Simon, just
Ah.
like Flanerie grabbed Gwen.
If you want to do that, you can definitely like go outside and get some rays,
We'll
But where is everyone heading? Are we staying as a group, or are you splitting up?
I'll stay
I'm
as a
heading
group
to
now,
the
I guess.
garden with Gwen.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Andre is going to head towards the is going to head for the spa.
The bath, okay. Since more people are going outside, we'll do that first.
Andre's gonna commune with his patron.
By the way, this
the-
music
in
you're
the s-
hearing, you're hearing throughout the building. It's as if by like magic. You hear this peaceful tune playing.
Oh, I do enjoy the Wuxia Tea House tabletop audio music.
Oh yeah. Right, the four of you head outside to the garden. An iron fence overgrown with ivy surrounds a small garden. An earthen path weaves between the scattering of trees, flowers, bushes, and stone benches. Various iron weights, wooden poles, and heavy sacks are strewn about the place. You do see a wood elf, kind of instructing a group of people, and kind of like a I don't know the word, like almost like yoga exercises, like stretches and poses.
Then I run over and I join right in.
Like Tai Chi kind of stuff.
She goes, my sisters value peace, but I find that strength comes not within, but without. Strength of the form of the body. And she starts doing these poses. But before we practice that, we must stretch. And you begin to see most of the people like attempt to do these complex poses, trying to match her.
Can I match her?
Everyone is trying to match. Give me a performance check.
Oh God. Can I give you like flexibility or something? or athletic? I don't know.
Has Konan followed her over to that?
I'm sort of just looking around because you said there's a bunch of like sacks and things. Are they like
Okay.
lifting weights, or are they just like sacks of fertilizer and gardening stuff?
I imagine it's
You know
like
what? It doesn't really matter. I will actually just go over to the stack and just start lifting it and be like, yes,
Yeah.
this is how we basically got all these muscles from lifting books.
Yes.
I'm sorry. How do you pronounce Nick? Your character's name again?
Flanerie, or you can just call her Neri.
Neri. That's right, Neri. Neri, you're able to follow pretty well. It's like you're as growing up in like a monastery, you're kind of used to this a little bit. You're just unsure of like the technique she's using. You don't really notice it from anything. And she claps and goes, "All right, now let's get to work. Looks like we have a few more guests." And among them, see a couple of halflings and a human who are like ready for a workout. And the wood elf turns to you, Simon, and goes, "Especially you. You could use a good workout. Looking a little scrawny."
Oh, no, don't worry about me. I'll just watch, and tries to just relax on the bench.
Well, simply watching wouldn't do. I insist you participate. You might find it rewarding.
Yeah, come on, Simon, do it! I just shout from like the side.
She's clearly flirting with you. Come impress her with your prowess.
He looks absolutely confused as to what that even means. But very well.
So he goes, "I am Zursa, one of the proprietors here at the Restful Lilly, and you are about to get the workout of a lifetime."
Oh my.
And she goes, "First out, she goes first, squats. Don't laugh, in the back. I see you there. Want everyone to give me Constitution check.
Did you say there were sandbags?
So don't worry, we'll get there soon enough."
Oh, no, I meant out of character.
Yes, that doesn't seem to be one of the
I think Conan's just lifting a bunch of dirt or fertilizer bags.
Yeah, but
So,
I will still join in with what they're doing just from a distance.
She just says, "Whoever can complete all 3 of my activities," she goes, will receive a special potion." She'll reach into her robe, pull out a potion of giant strength.
Konan very
labeled.
skips Konan skips leg day, so you got a 9.
So I'm going to pick up one of the sandbags and start doing squats.
Okay, yep. So everyone give me Constitution check.
Just of note, Cal. The note that there's a difference between a Constitution save and a Constitution check. You might not be proficient in one or the other.
A check is you doing something. A save is something happening to you.
On the interface.
What did I click?
Yeah, on the interface, the saves are in that box in the top left, but above them are your numbers that you have for your 6 abilities, and you can click on the button there to just do the check.
Yep. Though that would have. Oh wait, no.
So not on the letters of con, but the +5.
Correct. Above that box. So, but it looks like your con save is going to be the same as your non-save. So you still get the 23.
Yeah, in this case it's 23.
Usually, I'm not really looking at the character sheet. So yep.
We got you.
The saves, it says saving throws. A check would be you pressing one of the main ones at the top. So
Okay.
Everybody
Conan,
makes
yeah,
that
you
mistake,
do
literally.
skip leg day, and you have a hard time getting back up, and like you're give out a little fart, and like everyone kind of laughs and goes, "Same, okay, good start again." Everyone give me another Constitution saving throw, but Conan, you do it at disadvantage.
Did you say saving throw or regular?
Oh, I'm sorry, a check. I
Not a save. Yeah, 13.
I drop the bag on me as I fall.
Everyone does another squad, even you, Simon. I guess like carrying all those books, you know, like you're able to.
He gets his cardio from running away.
Conan, though, you fall on your butt as you go down, and he goes. And once more, especially the big one, I had such high hopes for you. So everyone roll another Constitution check and do a disadvantage, Conan.
Yeah, it's not going to be much better. Never mind, it was a lot better. 13.
That's
11.
11.
I'm waiting for the strength check.
All right, this last one's, you know what it is, but after 3 squats, a lot of you are just kind of feeling out of it. You have a hard time getting back up, except for Neri. This is child's play for you.
Konan just does a handstand and just pumps his arms so he can stand up instead.
So you all succeed except for Conan, who failed twice.
I'm gonna go sit down. Okay, I'm just gonna lie here.
Saying, well, despite the you weren't very graceful, but you still did complete the squats. Stop laughing. Saying, how about a little tug of war? She gestures to a tree that's behind her, like a large tree. And she goes, Woody. And the tree's branches begin to move as it pulls up a rope as it has tied around it. And the tree's branches like grabs the rope. And its roots kind of uplift a little bit. He goes, oh, this is our resident awakened tree. Do you have what it takes to beat him?
Neri is freaked out. Having haunted house nightmares. And starts to hide behind Gwen.
Beat?
In tug of war.
Oh, so not an actual fight, right?
Oh, of course not.
Oh, that's a little better.
Woody's quite friendly, aren't you, Woody? And
she goes up and gives him scritches.
Yeah, he scritches.
I will challenge the tree.
Right.
Come on, Simon, just remember that this is just a book before it's born into being a book.
Right.
Doesn't help.
All right, Gwen, give me a athletics check. So on your page, you'll see a big list of abilities. Athletics should be near the top.
Oh, nice.
21. Right, with your Goliath's strength, you begin to pull as the tree begins to pull, and its grip actually loosens. It kind of takes a step backwards, falls to the ground. Saying, "Oh, very good. I could tell just by looking at you that you're no match for Woody."
I will reach over and help the tree man up.
Yeah.
I was like, did she fell the tree by herself?
And then I will hug the tree very hard.
It says here the wind's tug of war. I imagine. Don't imagine like what else would happen. Saying, how about Neri?
Neri is paler than she typically is, and has this very haunted look on her face, horrified look on her face, and like takes another step back. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope.
Not even for the potion?
I believe in you, small elf, and I'll hand her the other the rope.
I'm not an elf.
She is a Genasi, which is, if you're not familiar, is like a almost like an elemental. She's an air one, but there's like fire, earth, and water ones too. So think of it as like an elemental, kind of an elf-like creature.
Yeah.
Elemental kin.
Elemental kin. Yep.
Which element?
Air.
Air.
She's
Yeah.
Flanerie is an air Genasi.
I'm going to say that I wouldn't recognize her since she's not Earth.
Common mistake. All right. Is Neri, Simon, or Konan going to?
I feel like Simon's going to be goaded into it, so we'll say yes.
I gotta see this, Simon.
Then I'll hand the rope to Simon since
This almost doesn't seem fair.
Dice,
says,
give us something funny to laugh at, please.
Saying, if you wish to have a partner, I wouldn't disallow it.
Oh, partner. Let me. I know.
All right.
Flanerie, you be Simon's partner.
she's already spoken her disdain for this creature.
Oh, okay. Can I be your partner, Simon?
Yes, please.
Yay! I'll get in the back.
I'll take that as the help action.
Yeah, just basically the help action, yeah.
There you go.
14.
Yeah, my legs still hurt.
You almost immediately, like, kind of fall backwards. Saying, not surprising, but good effort.
As soon as I see him stumble, I want to like grab him and the rope and tug.
Alright, give me a strength check.
Strength. Okay. Oh God.
Or athletics, sorry. It's
I'd say a 14's pretty good for a -3 to strength.
Honestly, yeah.
For you, the tree doesn't fall forward like with Gwyn, but you're able to kind of keep up with it, and it like gently lets go so you don't fall backwards. It gives you a bow of approval, saying, "Oh, very well. I didn't expect as much given your slight frame." It looks
was
like
incredible.
I'm braver than I look. And she's still just petrified.
saying, "Thank you, Woody. You may go back to rest." And the tree kind of gets back into its little plot, raises up its branches, and turns to a regular tree again.
His reaction seems wooden.
Now, our Goliath and Genasi friend seems to be the only one tough enough to continue.
I skipped leg day. We're gonna lie down.
Of course you did, darling.
Physical prowess was never my specialty.
This one should bring you back to the days of your youth, as you jumped rope as a child. But she takes out a chain and ties one end to the tree, saying, make sure you don't miss a beat.
Excuse me.
What?
Okay, everyone give me a dexterity. Or a acrobatics check. Or Neri and Gwen.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that.
Simon's welcome too, but
No, I choose to ignore that result.
Okay.
You jump out of the way of the chain perfectly.
He gracefully stumbles away.
Okay, give me another dexterity check.
Dexterity
sorry.
or
Acrobatics, sorry.
Okay.
It's usually the same, but sometimes you might have bonus. And one more. As you're keeping them beat.
Just skip it.
oh heck
Skip
yeah!
So you're able to keep up through most of it. Neri, you do the whole thing, but at the very end, Gwen, you get caught off balance. And it's so bad that the chain like strikes you like right across the face. And you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, how do I mark my health on
Okay,
here?
so the health is near the top.
Top
You'll
right.
see a little field. Yeah, top right. You see a little field. Type in 10
And then damage.
and then damage.
Cool.
She goes, "Oh, that's unfortunate. Hope it doesn't leave a mark." And
Neri
there's,
is
like-
immediately like PO'd, and as soon as she sees Gwen get struck, she's like, "Hey!" And you hear you see the wind kind of kick up around her, and her hair starts like flaring up a little. That's not cool.
Saying,
I'm going to laugh, dust myself off, and pat the tree very hard and say, "You are a worthy adversary."
to chain. Saying, "Well, practice does make perfect. Perhaps I got a little too enthusiastic near the end. A trip to our bathhouse should fix you right up. But that concludes the session for this hour." And all the other people are like aching and groaning from all the work, the exercise they did. Feel free to explore the bathhouse and enjoy your stay at the Restful Lilly. Say goodbye, Woody. And the tree like waves. Goes, ha.
Konan will go up to the tree before as everybody's heading back inside. Hey, can I have one of your apples? No, you're right. Never mind. That was rude of me. Never mind. Thank you. Bye.
May I cast a spell?
Well, you are Barbarian.
It's a cantrip.
Do you
Probably has it from
Yeah.
the.
Well, oh yeah, you're like the giant background, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what is the spell?
Druidcraft. I am going to make a flower blossom and give it to the tree. As a token of a worthy battle.
If a tree could blush. You see some of the flowers on it bloom as you give him the newly created flower.
And then I'll stomp after Flanerie.
She's just been standing there the whole time watching all of this happen. She's really mad. Her hair is still whipping around. And then as she sees you create the flower and give it to the tree, she calms down and she's just kind of kerfuffled at this point.
Who's sticking around? Who's going somewhere else? Dustin will get to you right after this.
All right, that's fine.
I'm following after.
Okay.
Neri,
Too much
you're also-
exercise, too much sunlight.
What's everyone's passive perception?
16.
It's below saving throw, by the way.
Yeah, it's cool saving throws.
11.
13.
How do you know passive? Oh, passive wisdom?
Yes.
Passive wisdom perception.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is 11.
Okay. You kind of just go with the crowd as everyone leaves. Andre. All right.
Before we leave, I go up to Azirza.
Yeah.
What was her name again? I thought you said something about a potion.
Oh. Joey, as the DM, apologizes, but she goes, "Oh yes, I nearly forgot. Saying you deserved it." She hands you a potion of hill giant strength.
I don't like your trees, and I turn around and walk away.
Give me a perception check since you're the last one to leave.
15.
15, right? You see Zirsa kind of walk up to the tree and goes like, "Pay her no mind, darling."
I just roll my
Right.
eyes and go up
Right.
to Gwen, and I'm like, I don't really. This isn't my thing, but maybe for you. And I hand it to her.
You want to
The
hand it
You
to
potion.
Gwen?
take the potion and look at it, and
Yeah, I
you
mean,
do not want your trophy.
it's a glass vial, but you see a giant toenail floating in the middle of it. And when I mean giant, like a giant toenail, a giant's toenail.
That's where they get their strength.
Yeah, from the toenails.
So I don't really. I'm not like. You have muscles and you do strong people stuff, and I'm not a. I'm more like, well, kind of like this. And then I like put the potion in her hand, and then I do like this awesome gymnastic display of like backflips and cartwheels and stuff, and that's kind of my thing. I don't do strong things.
I'm going to attempt to do what she did.
I'm sorry. Do what?
Backflip.
Give me a acrobatics check. Now you fall on your butt.
I'm going to dust myself off and stand back up and hand the potion back to her. You will never know if you do not try. It may come in handy for you sometime. I do not need a potion for strength. But I need a potion for what you do.
Oh, okay.
So, if you don't know what a potion of giant hill strength is, it will give you a increase to your strength for an hour.
No, I know. Yeah, I know.
No, well, I'm talking to BoomCow.
Oh yeah, I figured.
Oh. Okay,
Hill Giant, does that go up to 21?
I believe so.
I think Hill Giant's 21.
But again, whoever has that can add that to your inventory. All right, Andre. A floor of polished white marble surrounds a large central pool of streaming turquoise water in a large open-air bath. Stone pillars stand along the outside wall, sculpted with a relief carving of Sune. Between the pillars, frosted windows diffuse the light from the outside through the mist that hangs in the air.
Hey, that water actually looks kind of refreshing. And his patrons are like, it's nothing special.
It's not salty enough.
Yeah, it's. Andre kind of disrobes, but still in one hand is his rod on his neck.
What?
His neck. Rod of the Pack Keeper. You get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, this is a family friendly RPG. Now, Andre, get naked and get in the water.
With your rod.
and my necklace on his neck, and just kind of strolls into the water.
It's like the perfect temperature. It's almost like sparkling. Like you walked into a pool of sparkling water.
Ooh.
As you walk in, like you're just, it's like the most refreshing pool you've ever been in.
Man, I tell you, I like the sea, but dang, this is a very close second. And you can hear the grumbling in the back, like the grumbling in the back of his head, just like.
You're used to like the salty ocean with the grime, but like crystal clear waters, you can just see like there's just no disruption. You find a corner and just start relaxing. It's like
all the he had knots and muscles he didn't even realize could have knots.
Mm-hmm. You gain the effect of the Greater Restoration spell, which doesn't affect you at the moment, but
It's still nice.
Yeah, it's just relaxes you. You just sit there, just relaxing. You do notice
Wait a
that
greater restoration. We could bring petrified people here and just dip them in the pool.
you see through the frosted windows that the back of the temple isn't as well like taken care of as the front. For you see like a tower that's kind of overrun by vines, like just through kind of the frostiness of the glass.
Well, that's a shame. And like his patrons are like, "All gods are forgotten eventually."
And then you hear the voice. Yes, it is a shame.
Andre kind of like perks up, looks around. Hey, who was that?
And before you, not a figure emerges from the water, but the water kind of turns into a figure.
Ah, an elemental.
He goes, not an elemental. Sorry if I startled you.
I've had bad experience with water elementals.
Give me a either a nature or a arcana check.
Yeah, I'll go Arcana. Dirty 20.
Grade 20. You know that this is a fey creature known as a naiad. What's the word? A dryad is like of the trees. A
Naiad is of the
naiad is
water.
of the water. Yep.
A naiad. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I did not mean to call you an elemental. My apologies.
They look nothing alike. See my arms, my legs, my hair. Name's Serena. What's yours?
I am Andre Gulfbane.
The water around you is very salty and warm.
Yeah, that tends to happen.
It happens to most of the guests. I'm used to it.
It's not what you think. It's my patrons like this are of the sea and like the sea, so any water I happen to be around turns into the sea.
Hope I'm not bothering you. I know you're relaxing.
Oh no, no bother at all. Do you need help with anything?
I just like when I have guests.
Oh, well, this is a very nice pool of water, I have to say, and I've been in a lot of water.
She goes, well, thank you. I was bound to this spring long before Madame Silversong built the temple. She allowed me to stay. And, well, I chose to stay here.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's got to have a home somewhere.
She She goes, "Who were the people you came with?"
They are. I kind of ran into them in a library, and then things just sort of happened. And I'm always one to go with the flow. And here, also, my patrons thought it would be entertaining if I came here, because they enjoy seeing me struggle.
Sounds frustrating.
Oh, you have no idea.
What news of the outside world?
I'm kind of out of touch myself, but hey, I ran into a giant octopus not too long ago.
Interesting.
Know anything about them, or?
No, I stay in the forest. Has there
Okay.
been any words about Madame Silversong?
Would I know anything about Madame Silversong?
She is who wrote the book we came in here from.
And built the temple, yeah.
All I know is she wrote a book, and that book brought us here. That's all I know.
I mean, they haven't found her yet.
I didn't know she was missing.
Oh. I should stop getting my hopes up and asking the guests. They just don't know anything.
Well, you know what? I'll see if... Hold on. Hey, guys! I asked my patrons. Y'all know anything about this?
Hey, I think Andre is calling us. You want to see what he's doing?
I wasn't talking to y'all. I wasn't talking to y'all. I was talking to my patrons.
I mean,
Okay, never
gameplay-wise,
mind.
I don't think you can just ask your patron something. So...
Yeah, they just start booing at me for trying to cheat.
It's a name they're not familiar with. It has nothing to do with the sea.
Yeah.
Or the depths.
Yeah.
It doesn't
all
even
right.
see.
Yeah, they don't know anything. Sorry.
Saying. She goes, Well, I very much would like to know. We were the best of friends.
If she ends up in the sea somewhere, I'm sure I'll hear about it, but outside of that...
Why on earth should we end up in the sea? That's silly.
All things end up at the sea eventually.
Cryptic.
Ominous is the word I would use, but yeah, that works.
Well, if you have no news for me, I suppose I'll go back to my rest. And don't worry, I'm not looking. And she goes back down below the waters.
He can hear his patrons laughing because both Andre and them know she's looking.
But you spend the next several moments just relaxing in the pool, and as you exit, you just feel refreshed and full of vigor again. But the smell kind of comes back once you leave, even though you haven't been anywhere near the ocean. But it's not quite as pungent as before.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to go away entirely. It never does. But it's nice for it to be down to manageable levels.
Do you think each of you would maybe head to the lounge after they're done with their...
As I get out of the pool, I use like shape water to get all the water, the pool water off me, and just kind of, I guess, just put it back in the pool.
I would imagine that Konan would be like, yeah, we should probably find a place to sit down. I heard there was a lounge.
He's like, and then Andre's like, is there like somewhere I can sit and kind of rest for a bit? And
we're looking for that. Come on, Andre. You need to sit.
Oh. All right. He's got like a towel around his waist.
Well, if you're enjoying your stay, then the lounge is that way. We have refreshment and meals. And of course, fine company. You can socialize with the other desk and the proprietors of the spa.
Oh.
Lady
That's
Morgana.
Good. I like
Lady
two of those things.
Lady Morgana is often mingling with the guest. She'll be most interested about our new arrivals, I think.
Okay, it's kind of weird, but okay. Just
She
head
likes to
on
know
over.
everyone who arrives.
I mean, I guess that makes sense. I kind of like knowing who's in the library because I want to make sure that they put the books back where they're supposed to go.
Simon, let's like rewind just a moment. Before you leave the garden,
Yeah.
Arissa
Diddle-doo-doo, diddle-doo-doo.
kind of as you're about to leave, kind of beckons you forward, saying a word. Simon, was it?
Yes.
You know, she probably doesn't know your name, but just say she does. That wasn't like an ominous thing.
We all have name tags on
Yeah,
our
name
on
tags.
Our,
Simon the Wizard of Candlekeep. Okay. She goes, saying you performed well in the activities, but did you ever wish that you could be stronger?
Stronger in what way?
More than you are. She points to your twig-like arms.
Well, I would assume that everyone would prefer to better themselves over time, though I would prefer to strengthen my knowledge.
Say, well, you obviously are quite the clever one. But a little more upper body strength wouldn't hurt.
Well, I mean, I do occasionally suffer aches when carrying too many books.
Imagine how many books you could cover if you could lift, even if you had the body of young Miri there, quite fit. Don't go overboard like that big lumbering oaf Konan. Couldn't even do a squat. That's a little too much, but saying we do have treatments if you're interested.
Well, don't judge Conan too much. He strained himself earlier.
Not talking about Conan. Talking about you.
Yes. I suppose. Just ends up agreeing just out of confusion.
Well, that sounds excellent. If you wish to partake in one of our procedures, we can get rid of that scrawny body and give you the one you've always wanted.
Well, I wouldn't say I always wanted, but I just mumbles to himself.
Perhaps one of your friends might be interested. All those muscles on the Goliath and that dim-witted human maybe get in the way of what they want to pursue.
I don't understand.
Think about it. Enjoy enjoy the spa.
Thank you. And hurries off bewilderedly. Though as usual, also scared.
The tree waves. Okay, boop, 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 back in the future.
okay, what was I don't know what made me stop there, but yeah, let's go on into the lounge. Ooh, this is really nice.
Right here, where you see the most crowd of people. So imagine there's like almost like a dozen guests just kind of lounging around. But among them, you see this beautiful pale-skinned moon elf, like this white bluish skin. A dash of red lipstick that would make Taylor Swift jealous. And she's kind of has a little crowd around her, and people are just laughing as she tells little stories. And here says like, well, you two, and she points to two to a young lady, saying, "Do tell me why you're joining us here at the Restful Lilly." And one of the women goes like, "Well, we're on our honeymoon," and she goes, "Oh, that's wonderful." And the other woman goes like, "I wanted to go to Boulder's Gate, but insisted I come here." And the other one goes like, "Promise you wouldn't fight." Or I'm sorry, not honeymoon, anniversary. It's like we promised we wouldn't fight on our trip. It's supposed to be a quiet time. He goes, "Yes, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do better. This place seems lovely." Morgana. She goes, "Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it." And she's the newcomers kind of come in, saying, "Oh, we have a new guest. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. Do you want a refreshment?"
Yes, do you have any, like, lemonade?
Lemonade, of course. She snaps a finger, and you see one of the one of the staff walk over, say to Morgana, says, "Hey, what of the rest of you? Is there any refreshments? We have the finest wines."
Neri is like full on side eyeing her, like, I don't trust you. Because she just had a bad experience with trees. Now she doesn't trust anything. She doesn't like it here.
Perhaps you just want a water then.
She says nothing.
But she'll say to one of the servants, like, "One lemonade and whatever, whatever else if you ask for." And these commoners are the like the staff. In case you want to know, these icons right here.
Right. Conan's just gonna go to this big chase lounge as he gets his lemonade and just lie down.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me read this room here.
Oh, go ahead.
Large cushioned chairs are set around this open space. Calming music fills the air, which carries a floral scent. The air, not the music. The bar takes up one corner of the room, alongside shelves with expensive wines and spirits, and baskets of fresh fruit. 2 tables stand along one wall. Each set up a manicure and pedicure station with nail files, clippers, and bottles of nail varnish.
I'm gonna follow Neri, but before I get to the lounge, I'm going to stop at Saith's check-in desk with the open wound on my face, slam my hands on the counter, and yell, "It has been most relaxing," and then just not give any context and go to the lounge.
Right. A moment later, as you kind of are lounging around, the staff comes with your drinks without a word. Just gives a little nod, and hands you your food or your drinks and walks off.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't like it here.
It is
I am not
rather
relaxed
Sorry?
at all.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Nothing.
She said she did not like it here. It is very stuffy in here. Everyone is very
Oh, that is-
refined. But we do appreciate your hospitality. I am just not accustomed to it.
Surely you're not. Perhaps a...
What does that mean?
And she just continues on like she didn't say it. Say perhaps a pedicure. A nice seaweed wrap.
At seaweed, she perks up a little, like from the ocean?
He goes, "Yes, from the ocean."
How's Andre respond?
Andre's like, honestly, it's not bad for your skin. He's like, he knows about seaweed wraps. He's done them. He's done a few of them himself. Yeah, no, they're very relaxing.
I mean, If somebody will go with me, I'll do a seaweed wrap.
Andre just sighs and goes, "If no one else, I'll go with you. You seem like you need company."
She goes, well, if you make your way to one in the background, one of our newer servants, not servants, staff, Ilmar, will take good care of you.
Okay.
I feel like a maniacal laugh should be put in there somewhere.
But before you kind of make your way back, the door in this hallway kind of here, which I'm using a fan-made map. I'm not sure if they put the door anywhere. Probably around here or so. But a very extravagantly dressed drow kind of walks through, and everyone kind of takes notice. And Morgana goes, Mr. Jaraxel, did you enjoy your nap? And he goes, oh, yes, it was lovely. I enjoyed it ever so much. Oh, this place is just exquisite. I've never known such relaxation and beauty, my dear. And Morgana goes, oh, Mr. Jaraxel, you flatter me.
Gwen, is that flirting?
I was just about to tell you that was, in fact, flirting.
Yeah,
gross.
that's absolutely flirting. Yeah, no.
And a few
That's
of the guests,
gross. I don't like it.
and a few of the guests goes like, Jaraxel, he's back. It's like, oh, is it the Jaraxel? He goes, yeah. It's like, the Jaraxel. It's like, what is he doing in a place like this? It's like, I don't know, just don't stay calm. Don't worry. Jaraxel will walk to the middle of the room and goes, well, yes, it is I. Jaraxel. Jaraxel Brainier, in the flesh. Now what does an elf have to do? You get some service around here.
I don't know about elves, but I just asked them and they gave me this lemonade, so just try asking.
Lemonade. I want your finest moonberry wine.
Oh, they have moonberry wine?
And he will go to the bar.
Is there a token
And,
for him?
there's not a token, no.
Okay.
But one of the
Imagine everybody, just imagine.
He is so amazing that no token can convey his majesty.
I'm going to look to Neri, and then to the elf, and then back to Neri. I apologize for thinking you were an elf earlier.
oh yeah, RP
That's
a little
okay.
bit.
I get that a lot.
It's the ears.
It really is the ears.
I will put a picture in chat.
I'm just gonna guess that he's basically in a very fine, like, silk robe, but is still wearing his
way
nice
better
hat.
than yours.
He's still wearing his nice hat.
Simon.
Oh, him.
Wait
Wait a minute.
Simon, you're kind of looking at this guy in disbelief. Because you know that you helped kill Jaraxel back in Waterdeep.
Yeah, Simon, it took a minute, but he's double taking now and has dropped his glass.
Simon, we have to pay for that. Be careful.
As you drop your glass, one of the servants, almost like a little Roomba, comes by and wordlessly just picks, begins to scoop up the glass in a little tray.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Ghost.
ghost? Did you just say ghost? And Flanerie immediately
No,
freaking
Out of
out.
character. Out of character. I said that.
I was going a bit Scooby-Doo there.
Gotcha.
Like zoinks.
Anything else, Simon? Or
No, just stuttering and being very scared.
as you kind of look around, Jaraxel's kind of like people are talking to him. Some people are like, yeah, like one of the ladies who Morgana talked to before. It's like, who's Jaraxel? And he goes, oh, he's like a celebrity in Waterdeep or some such. He goes, oh, okay, I've never heard of him. As you look around, you realize you haven't seen any dwarves who have remembered that you are looking for.
Oh yeah, we did have a mission, didn't we?
Yeah, I'm reminding you.
I just completely forgot about it when we came here.
Well, you just walked through the portal without any instructions, so maybe
Yeah,
you
it's
don't know. I'll put down his name. His name is Felfrax. He's a kind of middle-aged dwarf who works at Candlekeep. Who's an acolyte there.
Konan just continues sipping his lemonade, moving his little pink umbrella out of the way so he can get to the straw. Because he doesn't know who Jarlaxle is.
Only person
Mark
who does. Right, what does everyone do? Now that you remember you have a mission.
Head on over to Flanerie and Gween. So, I know we ran in here, but were we like looking for somebody like the other acolyte?
Yes,
see him.
the dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh,
We didn't see him at all,
yeah.
did we? Oh, what was that? It's like I heard Andre, but he's in the other room.
Let us ask the attractive elf. Perhaps she will know. And I'm
which
going
one?
to stomp over to Morgana.
Go. And she looks up. You're the tall one, aren't you? How may I help you?
We seek someone. A dwarf. Have you seen him?
I'm afraid we don't offer those type of services here at the Restful Lilly. Perhaps you should go back down to a Silvery Moon for that kind of entertainment.
You keep your dwarves in another city?
Doesn't everyone?
I'm going to turn and say this establishment does not permit dwarves.
What?
She goes,
What? What's wrong with dwarves? Do you also have something against the gnomes?
She goes, we have nothing against gnomes or dwarves. In fact, there's a gnome right there. And there's a little gnome in the corner and goes, hello!
That may be so, but I haven't seen any halflings.
Yeah, she sees
Is he behind the gnome?
She sees two halflings. This is all in the book. Yes, you see two halflings kind of enjoying a drink at the bar.
Okay, I retract most of my statements.
She goes, we of course allow dwarfs in our establishment, despite my displeasure of them.
You know, that's not very nice.
Of course. I'm afraid we haven't had any dwarfs here in quite a while.
What about
I'm
goddesses?
sorry, my neck, it's just a cramp in my neck from looking up so much. Oh, it's quite exhausting.
I will squat down.
Can I insight check her?
Sure, for what?
If she hasn't seen any dwarves in a while. 12.
That's what she said.
Oh.
She says
Can
to Gwen, did you ever wish that you were perhaps a little shorter so you can see the world from everyone else's point of view? Must be tiring, towering over everybody, like you do.
I've never considered that.
Doors were easier to pass through. If you ever wish for a change, we can make it. We have treatments available.
You've spoken. I have heard. Wait, did I overhear the conversation with Simon and the?
No, that was in private.
Okay, it was in private. Okay, never mind. Tell me of these treatments. I do not desire to change myself. However,
Well, if you have no desire to, then our conversation is over.
All right, now can I insight check her because she's creeping me out?
Sure.
Well, that sucked.
It's like, I mean, she's obviously a bit rude, but you know. Weren't you heading for a treatment? I'm sorry if I'm keeping you. Ilmar will take care of you. She gestures to the door behind her.
I take Andre's arm and I'm just like, after you.
Very well.
I mean, I was just gonna say I'm mean mugging Morgana the whole time because I just don't trust her. I don't like it here.
It's weird. Our taste funny. 27.
I'll see if I can just whisper to them as they go by. Like, well, keep an eye out for the dwarf.
These adjoining chambers, dimly lit with shrouded lamps, each furnished with a bed, whose frame can be tilted and folded to different positions. Shelves and counters hold an array of perfumes, oils, and lotions, and scented candles fill the room with a pleasantly invigorating scent. I'll check something really quick. Hold on. Make sure I copied over the map right. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, okay. You see a very handsome drow man. He welcomes you. He goes, are you here for treatment?
Maybe.
He goes, well, we offer many fine treatments. Pedicures, manicures, seaweed wraps, the little cucumbers over the eyes, and he starts, it's like many fine oils, and he just starts going down the list. He goes, gotta
What do
keep
you-
that elemental skin looking lovely, don't we?
I do get kind of dried out sometimes. And I look I look up at Andre. I've still got a hold of his arm and I'm like held tight because she is scared. Will you stay with me?
I'll be here as long as you need me to be.
And I kind of rest my head on her shoulder. And seaweed wrap, I guess?
Now, Joey knows nothing about this kind of things, so imagine something that you might do at a spa to help with your skin and pores and things like that, covered in mud or whatever you do.
I think they put cocoa. Yeah, I think they put cocoa butter on your face, and they cut up some zucchini and put in your eyes, and You lounge?
Salt
I
scrub,
think
stuff
that's
like
literally
that.
all you do. Joey, can you move Andre into the room that he's in? Because it's getting confusing.
Not my responsibility. There you go.
You're the DM. You're the one who has to set the scene.
Sorry.
Thank you.
So, we'll just kind of make this quick. As you're getting your treatment, he starts to kind of make conversation. And he goes, "So, what brings you to the Restful Lilly today? Are you enjoying your stay?"
No.
"Oh, that's awful to hear."
I've been enjoying it so far, but again, that's just me.
He kind of ignores you, Andre, and kind of talks to you, Neri. It's like, "Why aren't you enjoying your stay?"
That's rude.
I I have a thing about trees and talking trees, and I mean, I know they weren't talking, but I don't.
Are you talking? Oh,
It's
the
complicated.
tree in the garden.
Yeah.
Well, don't get on his bad side, but he's harmless.
That doesn't make me feel any better, but thanks. Actually, maybe you can help us. We're looking for someone, a dwarf by the name of Falthrax. Have you possibly seen him?
There's a split second where he kind of stops his treatment, but then he continues. He goes,
Ooh, inside check, inside check.
"Dwarf." Yep, insight check.
I give her concentrate. I give her guidance.
What does that do?
Plus 1d4 to your roll.
Ooh.
To your next roll within a minute, technically.
Oh, we'll just do it anyway.
There was definitely a look of recognition.
Oh, 29.
Nice.
Yeah, there was a look of recognition.
I immediately sit up and I'm like, hey, have you seen him? Where'd he go? Is he somewhere here? We really need to find him.
He goes, All I can say is that you didn't come in for a pedicure.
What?
Hmm?
Well,
Tell
what did
me,
he
what
come
do you-
here for?
Tell me, what did you think of the three sisters?
What three sisters? I only know that there's two sisters. And what do you mean he didn't come here for a pedicure? What did he come here for?
Well, it might not be my place to say.
Well, then whose place is it?
Give me one moment.
Hmm.
He goes, "Why are you searching for this dwarf?"
We were kind of asked to. That's really it. We were kind of asked to because I guess he's been missing, and so we're just trying to find him to make sure he's okay and take him back to the library and
He has people. He has people that are concerned for his well-being. Shouldn't that be enough?
He kind of looks you over. And he goes, "You're not normal guests, are you?"
I mean, I paid. Is that what?
Oh,
do you,
yes,
I
you're
don't.
more than welcome to use the facilities, but I mean, you're not here for leisure.
Well, actually, one of us is. They need to learn how to relax, and I was going to teach them how to meditate, and we went into the garden, and then there was this tree, and that really freaked me out, so I'm not really in a good headspace to try and teach her to meditate right now, but yeah, one of us is here to relax. So, yeah.
We were going to cut back to the other room. Konan, Simon, and Gwyn. From behind the bar, behind the door, you hear the crashing of plates.
Ah,
That didn't sound good.
You hear like struggling.
That doesn't sound good at all. Do they need help back there? And I'll actually start getting up and
You hear a
going
dog
around.
barking.
I'm sorry, Miss Bartender. Is your cook a dog or maybe a gnoll?
The bartender, no sense, no recognition. He just cleaning a glass, like just smiling, looking at you.
Barkeep, barmaid, barwench. Hello.
You hear another crash.
Okay, that.
I would like to
sure.
see the dog. Dogs are very relaxing.
Yes.
out of Simon is quickly looking. Is Jaraxel still around?
Yeah, he has a crowd around him. He's like
Okay.
telling stories.
All right, I'm going to use that as an excuse to get out of possible visual range and go and investigate.
Morgana, you can see Morgana's kind of like hanging off his arm. It's like, oh, Jaraxel. Such the prankster. Yes, that's me. Always causing pranks. Do you go like back in the kitchen area?
Yeah.
Gwen, I assume, will just lead the way, and then O'Connor will be like, okay, let's go too.
Yeah, Simon basically goes around the pair of you in that that Hitman 47 kind of crouch run.
All right, you see another pale-skinned elf with a veil over her eyes, and there's like a bunch of broken glasses and plates around her in this mastiff hound, kind of sniffing around, and she's kind of like feeling around. She goes, "Oh, who's there? I heard a door open. Oh,
I am Gwen,
Gwen?
daughter of Gwyn. May I pet your dog?"
How? Someone help me up. I seem to have I couldn't see where I was going." And she's like reaching around, like trying to find somewhere to get purchase so I can stand up.
I'll go help her up.
He goes, "Oh, thank you. Oh, such big hands." And as she stands up, and you see like the whites. She has like these whitey milk eyes, and she's obviously like blind. She goes, "I'm usually so good at remembering where things are in the kitchen, but one of the staff must have moved the plates. I didn't know they were there." And she starts reaching around. She goes, "I'm quite disoriented. Can you point me towards the counter? I just can't. Oh, I'm just so
I will
helpless by myself, it seems."
I will move her over to the counter, guide her, and then I will find a broom and pan if there is one in the kitchen.
Oh, where's little Morty? Morty, where are you, darling? Come to mommy. Come to mommy, Green Song. And the Mastiff will kind of like mouth open, tongue hanging out, like come over to Green Song, help her.
Here, the other elf talking about pulling a prank as we were coming back.
Jaraxel was just like telling humorous stories. You know, it's like calling himself like a prankster.
Okay, but I did overhear that.
Yeah.
Gwen will remember this.
Okay.
Simon will use prestidigitation to deal with the dishes.
Morty was a very large dog. Will kind of help support Green Song. He goes, "Oh, there you are, Morty. Oh, never leave Mommy's side again. I'm just so clumsy." Oh. He goes, "Is there anyone else in the room with you?"
Yes, there are
and-
2 others, and I'm going to come back with a broom and notice that there is no mess there, and just be very confused.
Hi, I'm Konan, and over here is Simon, and I will close the door behind us softly.
Hello, ma'am.
He goes, "Oh, hello. Sorry for the mess. The mess I made. It's so clumsy. And sometimes I just don't know where I'm going. Oh,
Are you in any sort of distress?
every day's a challenge when you have my infliction, but I make the best of it.
Oh,
Have you gone to a cleric? I'm sure that there's some kind of cure.
Beyond healing, I'm afraid. My sisters do tease me about it, but I put up with their jests.
Sisters tease you?
well, that's mean.
Oh yes, Morgana and Asira.
Do you normally work the kitchen yourself?
Preparing us. There are like a servant that's like just ignored the mess, just continued to work. He goes, I just was preparing myself a little snack. I do have a love of cooking, but it's so challenging sometimes.
Well, you do not back away from the challenge, so you have great strength. You are admirable.
He goes, I was just preparing the afternoon meal. But thanks to you, I be able to be served on time. How can I ever thank you?
There's no need to thank us. We are seeking a dwarf, if you have any information on that, but payment is not required for assisting. In fact, if you need help preparing the remainder of the meal, we will assist.
Yes, indeed. If you've if you've heard of the dwarf, and we'd be happy to help.
Afraid if it wasn't
go back
dwarf,
there.
there would have been no way for me to know.
Miss Greensong, do all the other attendants just ignore everything? You said there was another one like in here, just kind of like walking around doing whatever they got to do.
Yeah. Saying,
That's good.
oh, the servants? Well, they serve
Yeah.
all the needs of the guest here.
I can
He was
tell.
just so busy preparing the meal that he couldn't help me with the dishes that I so clumsily broke. I do thank you again so much for that. Get lost in my own thought. I imagined myself dancing and singing on the stage, and I gave a little twirl. But how would I have known that the dishes were were so placed that I would knock them over with one graceful swoop?
Simon, what is she talking about?
She seems like lost in her own little world now. You see her like
She was daydreaming.
like hum a song. It's like la la la.
We should probably make sure she's not near the fire.
She's getting closer and closer to the the hearth. No, you see Morty, the good boy that he is, like step in front of it.
Yeah. Would you prefer to go outside and dance rather than be in this small cramped room? We can help you outside.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got lost in my own little world. I must help prepare the meal.
I mean, they got plenty of servants here. I think you'd be okay with just one less person.
Oh, I'd like to add my own special touch to it. So,
okay.
This
all right.
is a staff-only area. I must ask you to leave. And Morty like takes a stance, like he's protecting her.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
Simon, weren't you afraid of a cat?
Yes. That is why he's against the wall.
Yeah. If you're sure you're okay, I guess we can.
The
all
door
leave.
opens and the servant on the bar kind of like gestures outwards, saying,
Yep. Slide against the wall and out.
Yeah.
"Gwen, what do you do?"
Is she still attempting to prepare a meal?
She's kind of standing there, petting Morty.
Will you be okay on your own?
"Oh, I will be now, thanks to you. Thank you ever so much."
Very well. Do not hesitate to seek us if you find yourself unable to complete preparing the meal.
She nods.
And then I'll follow out and I'll pet Morty on the way by.
Give me an animal handling check. He growls. He rolled a natural 1. He growls.
Step on his tail on the way out.
And then I'll walk out.
Okay.
I'm going
Flashback.
to assume the dog was just shaken up from everything that just happened.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. All right, Andre and Neri. Ilmar, had asked, like, "You're not normal guests, are you?"
We paid. Why wouldn't we be guests? I don't understand.
And he says, like, "Well, of course, you're welcome to the facilities, but I mean, you didn't come here for leisure."
Well,
I mean, we came here for both, I suppose.
You came here seeking a dwarf.
Well, yes.
yeah, but I mean, we're only just trying to find him. We're also here to relax.
I must reiterate, must ask again. Your mission is to find this dwarf.
Andre is getting a really bad feeling. Like,
Well, we kind of, I mean, I guess we kind of said that we would find him, so, yeah, a little, but we also, I mean, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but we're just here to try and find somebody and help them get back home and also do a little relaxing at the same time, so yeah.
Missing
no.
person. It's like, would have hoped for. Oh, Dustin, you had insight check or?
yeah, I'm doing an insight check because Andre is not having a very good feeling about this.
Okay.
17.
17. You get no bad vibe, but all of a sudden it was like concern and like eagerness as he keeps asking this question.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. Andre's just kind of tired of beating around the bush. We are here to find this dwarf. That is the truth.
He goes, "Well, that's what I wanted to know." And he will flip. He will kind of open up the flap on his shirt, and you'll see a pin of a harp. You would know this as the harper seal.
I instantly relax. Like, oh, thank God. Oh.
Does Flanerie recognize this at all? I don't think he's dealt with the Harpers yet.
You probably wouldn't. He goes, "The Harpers are an organization that seeks out evil and to deal with evil throughout the world. I am undercover." He goes, "My code name is Husk. Sorry, not Husk. Dusk." arrived here 3 months ago because my friend, I had a horrible dream about my friend. Silversong. We were friends in childhood, but we grew apart. I had this vision several months ago. She was in pain.
Who's
And,
your friend?
Her name was Silvari. She used to own this temple.
The person who wrote the book.
She was, yes. Saying, but when I arrived, she was nowhere to be found. And these 3 elf sisters claimed to be the new proprietors.
Oh.
So I asked them for a job, and I happened to be quite skilled. And they offered me one. But I saw through their disguise.
What do you mean?
They're not elves, but hags.
Like witches?
Oh, I wish there were witches.
Oh,
It's much
Andre
worse.
turns pale when she hears the word hag, because he's like, oh, things just got very unpleasant.
They have offered. I've tried to observe them, and occasionally they'll offer guest treatments, they call it. If they take them up to the tower. Sometime later, they return. Different. Changed. Not in a bad way. One, I saw a half-orc a week ago with ghost white hair, balding. Came back, lovely blonde locks. I saw a woman come out. I could have sworn that she was 2 inches taller than she was.
So do you? I mean, so the one asked if something about like what Gwen most, and I'm saying this to Andre, what Gwen wanted most, like to be strong or something. I can't remember now. And do you think maybe they're granting wishes or doing something bad?
Hags do not grant wishes.
Hags do not grant wishes. Absolute no. In fact, they use wishes. They will use the wants of those who ask them for things to twist them to their horrid needs.
But there was.
Oh.
I apologize for the stepping around the truth. I did see your dwarf. He headed to the tower, but he did not come back.
Oh.
And that was days ago. Well,
How
like
many-
weeks ago. And you would know from the half-elf at Candlekeep. Like, that's about how long he's been missing.
Oh. Well, this doesn't sound good at all, and I don't like it very much.
Sounds like you weren't expecting this. Now, I must keep my disguise, keep up appearances. The attendants aren't who they seem either. They seem to be lifeless husk.
Okay.
And he goes,
Well-
the doorman also seems to be some kind of minion of the hags. Don't trust him.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Though I admit I don't have much experience with him.
No, I mean, it's nice to know what we're up against, but I don't. It's
And once
ugh. Hags. Ugh.
Well, I suppose maybe
Oh.
we should get a room so that we can talk in private.
I
And
think yes, might be best. I of course can't join you, but all I know is this: every night Morgana goes to the ruined temple. That will be like the overgrown vines. The temple covered in the overgrown vines, like the shrine that you saw. Andre says they go every night to the abandoned temple. Every few days. They tell us to stay away because it's dangerous. Do what? Do with this information what you will, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll keep your identity secret, I promise.
And we'll rewind a little bit. He'll also say when the people returned from the tower, they were always in possession of a painting
Oh.
that looked like the new selves that they were before they left.
I promise we'll keep your identity a secret and we won't tell anybody. But we should probably find the rest of our friends because I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I knew I had a weird, creepy vibe about this place, and then she starts stomping off like...
And I hope you enjoyed your treatment.
Oh yes, it was quite lovely, thank you. And I give him like 2 gold.
Oh, expenses were paid when you arrived.
Yeah, but it's a tip. You're supposed to tip, right? Just take it, please.
It was very well.
I toss him a platinum piece, and I'd be like, even if you don't keep it yourself, you know good causes where to use it.
Oh.
Okay.
He's eating good tonight.
I immediately head back out to the lounge to start looking for our friends. Or acquaintances, people we just showed up with.
We've exited or just pretty much hanging out in the lounge, I imagine.
Yeah.
So, what'd you think of the dog, Gwen?
It was a very good boy.
Yeah, most of them are good boys. Even the girls. I don't understand it, but it's true. It really is.
There's a dog?
Yeah, you're not allowed back there anymore. We kind of got kicked out of the kitchen area.
Wait. Okay. Maybe we should get a room and or two and stay for the night and yeah.
It's just that flirting you keep talking about.
I don't know what that is or how to do it, so no.
I mean, me neither, so okay.
And
Andre!
I'm gonna go out.
Oh, yeah, good.
I'm gonna go out and like, we need. How many beds are in a room? Because there's 5 of us, and so all 5 of us need to stay. So are there 2 beds in a room, and then maybe we can get a cot, or so we can get 2 rooms.
Joey's frantically like googling medieval hotel room.
No, it's like you can all meet in a room and then go your separate ways after, so. But if you want to go to a room, you can.
Okay. So I pay him for 2 rooms and get the keys and off we go.
Okay. All right. So you kind of one of the guests or one of the servants will show you to your room. You can choose any one of these you want.
1, 2, just Oh, this one has a window. I want the window.
And when you go in there, you see the chest with all your stuff in it was moved here.
Oh, that's convenient.
It's also probably the only bed that he will actually fit in.
Yeah.
Okay. You all
I'm
kind
gonna
of
go.
you all like
yeah.
me in the room so I can tell them the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As
Okay, I'm
night,
sure Andre will show up eventually. You should probably just wait for him.
I'll
Any
move
minute
you,
now.
Dustin. There you
No,
go.
I'm sorry. I keep
Oh, there
forgetting.
he is.
Sorry. Yeah, Andre's just kind of thinking about what to do, and he's like,
So this place seems pretty nice. We didn't see the dwarf. So I guess we should keep looking.
Andre just goes, so,
Wait,
what do
no,
y'all
no,
know
no,
about...
shh. No. Does anybody know magic?
Simon raises a hand.
Maybe you should. If I don't. So if there's like a detect spell or something that you can do just to make sure there's nothing in here that can maybe hear what we're saying.
Oh, I can do that. And Andre just kind of sits down, kind of cross-legged, and you see the smell. You like hear the ocean waves start going around him, and he does detect magic at as a ritual.
We just sit there for 10 minutes in silence waiting.
This will take a few minutes.
Like just
Ooh, waterbed. Ooh, this is nice.
oh, it sounds a little bit too foresty. It's more like nighttime music.
Cricket chirp, cricket chirp.
Yeah. So I'll say this well-furnished guest room contains a comfortable bed, a sturdy chest for storage, a wall lantern, a full-length mirror, and a desk that holds small bottles of lotion and soaps.
Bandersnatch. Oh, Bumper Crunch. That's a knockoff.
Absolutely no cameras behind the mirrors.
Yeah, right.
You don't think there's any spying devices?
Find out once that detect magic's done.
Oh, okay. So I really don't like to hear you guys. This place is being run by hags, and apparently they must have like done something really bad to this. And like she just goes off and tells them everything.
Simon is already scared at the word hags.
Okay. That's a lot to take in. I just need something to just hold and just fidget with, and he just gets like picks up a chair nearby and just kind of like holds it for a bit before just breaking it in two in his hands out of stress.
Oh, okay.
Jizzling. Stay calm. Okay, so how do we help? I keep forgetting the guy's name. How do we help Twizzlefix? And how do we get out of here?
Twiflax.
Twiflax.
I don't know. He said that the hags go out to a temple in the back like every couple of nights or something, and that he hasn't seen Falthrax in like a couple of weeks, and that he goes up to this. The people go up to a tower, and like I just go off about that.
Tower? To come down with a painting? I look around. Are there any paintings in this room, particularly of people?
Well, just to clarify, there's like the ruined shrine with like not the ruined, but the discarded shrine with the overgrown vines. But then there is a tower in the back that the people are taken to, and that's presumably where the hags live.
Behind this building or the rundown shrine?
There's a shrine and a tower behind this temple. Yeah,
we haven't seen them yet because no north facing windows.
Well, there is a window in this room. You look back, there is a tower, and you see throughout heavy foliage. They're like just the remnants of a shrine. Yeah.
Joey, you did it again.
What lovely foliage!
Foliage,
Foliage, right?
Foliage.
Yes. But,
Okay,
but
I just want to DM anymore. If you're gonna make fun of my pronunciation.
We love your foliage
I
mistakes,
like
Joey. Yeah.
what about the? Didn't the receptionist say that there were creatures that went out there at nighttime? I presume that would be the only time we could sneak out there.
I mean, if they're
Well,
hags,
I think
they could be lying.
right, and
Oh,
and
fine.
our ally said that he's in on it with them and that he's no good, so we really shouldn't trust anything he says. And also, like, what if that's the hag's way of like trying to keep people away from the temple and the tower and all that fun stuff, so that like they don't get caught?
Well, then the best thing we can do is wait till night and then go see.
Oh, okay.
It is like dawn at this. It is dawn at this point. Like the sun is setting, so
Dusk.
dusk. Yes, not dawn. Sorry.
We're in the upside down or land.
Yeah. Well, this music's a little more creepy than I thought. Well,
I'm gonna take my weapons and other things out of my the magical box and re-equip them.
yeah. If you all have access to your equipment,
Does this window, any of these windows, open up?
let's see. Let me check.
Any window opens up with enough pressure,
Yeah, if you try.
or a large enough sword.
Without damage? Because we can just sneak on out of here and not have to go anywhere else.
I don't think the sword would get damaged.
The window side. Oh, Simon.
Joking out of character.
They don't
Oh,
seem to
windows?
be the opening type of windows.
Oh, they're jail cell windows, of course.
They are very nice though.
Probably would sneak out.
They're all like stained glass type.
Right. Okay, Simon, do you have mending?
Yes.
Maybe we could cut our way out and then just seal it back up with your magics.
I suppose I could.
Unless everybody wants to sneak through the area and just risk being seen by the hags. I'm just throwing out ideas if anybody else has ideas. But we gotta get to that tower.
Well, I mean, what if she's gonna go to another room and look and like be like, "This is my room," and so that she can see out of the north face window a little further. Actually, we'll make it this room, just so like maybe she can get a good look at the tower.
She goes all the
or-
rooms. See what
Yeah,
shows
right.
the rest of
Like,
you.
I want this one. No, this one. No, this one. Anyway, she wants to try and get a look at the tower
See the
and
people on
and the
the-
temple
you
with
see
the
the-
twisted.
You see the people on their honeymoon. You know, you're interrupting something.
Yeah, right.
Trying to rekindle the flame in their marriage.
On their honeymoon.
Anniversary.
On their anniversary.
Anniversary, yeah.
Yep, that looks like a tower.
And the tower is this one. This one is the shrine. Shrine's over here. Tower is over here. On the right.
Well, I say we get out, and then we just go take a look, check out the shrine and the tower, and then make it back here. Okay, anybody noticing? What do you say?
Do you have pass without trace?
I have a sword.
I know invisibility. But I can only cast it on one person at a time.
I mean, we could just walk around and we just sneak out at night.
We could say
It's not like we're locked in our rooms.
I mean, we could just say that we want to visit the tower. Is there any way that can happen?
I mean, if they're hags, they might grow suspect.
Ilmar said that people going for treatments to change themselves went to the tower with one of the hags.
Yeah. Would they allow us to all go together? That's the.
Truthfully, I would prefer not to go there with one of them.
And we can always pretend like one of us can always pretend like we're getting a treatment and then try and escape and scope the place out.
You hear someone fiddling with the lock on your room.
Oh,
I'm going to hold my finger up to my lip and hush everyone and move towards the door with the chair that's by the door.
You feel like the door trying to open,
I'll wait till it opens.
but it's like still locked, so it's not opening. Start to hear grumbling, like,
This stupid thing. Come on. Yeah, that's it. Show me where it hurts. Yep, that's it. Mhm. Show glitter where it hurts. See, it's not so bad.
then you hear kind of a knock saying,
Wait a minute, this is the wrong door. Was it that one?
you hear like little footsteps. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Do I?
I'll just shrug and set the chair back down.
So, what was that
Does
about?
anyone have a mirror? Does anybody have a mirror?
uh,
Hand mirror.
Can I stop breathing again?
no. Wait, I have a disguise kit. Is there a mirror in the disguise kit so you can actually like see what you're doing?
Joey, would it have like a little makeup mirror in it?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, sure. So I hand him that. I hand you that, Mark.
I'm going to very carefully creak open the door and at ground level, very specific reason, peek the mirror out at like a 45-degree angle so I can just see around the corner with very little like going around the corner to avoid being seen.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see anything?
Oh, Mark, do you ever? You
Yes.
see.
Upper robe.
You see Mark. You see a white-skinned kobold kind of tinkering with one of the locks on the door. He has white-skinned, violet eyes. It looks like he's trying to lockpick one of the guest rooms.
I'll whisper to everybody. I think, hey, remember those adorable little things I talked about earlier? I think there's one of them trying to break in.
So a kobold is a small lizard-like creature, almost like a miniature dragon person. Only like 2.5 feet tall.
And in no way is intimidating.
Yep.
A goblin.
I think he's trying to break in.
Why?
I
Well,
could
why
ask
don't
him.
we ask him?
Okay, I'll wait here.
He doesn't look like a hag. You want me to go out and ask him?
I was already on the way.
I turned back to Gween. You want me? Where'd she go? Oh, I see her in my mirror.
So at this point, it's like later at night. And as you open up the door, the kobold drops his tools and just goes, ah! And he kind of screams in fright.
I'm going to give him a confused look and ask, why are you opening doors that are not yours?
He goes, I'm not opening doors. Why would I be opening doors? Not me. Not old Glitter. Nope. Saying, I'm fixing them. I'm fixing the doors. See? And he picks out the tools, and they're not lock-picking tools. They're like repair tools. Saying, one of the locks was sticking, so Glitter is here to serve, here to help, here to do work. Even though it's the middle of the night and I should be sleeping, but here I am. Mm-hmm.
Checks out. Who is your employer? Do you work for this place?
Saying, I work for the sisters. Yep. Mm-hmm. Saying, ever since the accident.
Accident?
He goes, would you believe that I'm actually a very tall, handsome tiefling? Hmm? But yeah. He winks.
Going to
He
squint.
winks. He winks.
Insight check.
Wink, wink, wink.
Perhaps. You...
It's the kobold accent. Ever since I got turned into one, I can't help but talk like this. I'm actually a very handsome tiefling with gorgeous hair. Very tall. Very tall.
Are you, or is that what you want to be?
No, that's what I was. I heard you talking about the hacks.
Nice, he knows about the hags.
Would you say the sisters treat you well? Or are you here?
Besides the fact that they turned me into a kobold because I wanted to be 2 inches taller. Then I didn't. Then yeah, for 2 years I was happy, or for a year I was happy. So tall, so handsome. Then told me to come back. Said they needed payment. They turned me
There's
into
always
this.
a catch.
You're the first person to believe me, to listen to me.
Come back to the room with me and tell the others your tale. We
He
might
points to
be
one of the
able to
rooms,
help.
like, why don't we use one of the vacant rooms? Eh? Eh?
Perhaps another time, but we are on a mission now.
Yeah.
Roll persuasion.
Figured.
Guys, I think the kobold's flirting.
This was easier when I was a tall, handsome tiefling. Yeah. Hello. Everyone.
Everyone has different tastes.
Oh, you're so cute! And I immediately go over and start like scritching underneath his
Nope, no
jaw.
scritches. No scritches. But you can't help it. His tail starts to wag. It's like,
And you were saying that ladies would not find you attractive.
now they find me cute. They don't find me attractive. Eh. Hello, my name's Glitter.
Hello.
Can I help you?
Greetings, greetings.
Listen, I couldn't help but hear you talk about hags as I walk through, and Glitter knows all about what's going on here. Get the scoop from me, Glitter.
Insight check.
Guidance.
What are you doing there in the back? Guidance? It's cheating.
14 with the guidance.
Seems pretty sure of himself.
Yeah, I think this one's on. I think the short one's on the level.
Yeah. Saying,
Is it still within 10 minutes?
from what?
He was.
I think we've been. It took you about at least an hour to catch us up because it's like dusk and stuff like that now.
Does he see anything with his
Detect magic is what I'm asking.
tech magic? Because we never
As I
resolved
said
that.
when we started, there doesn't seem any magical things in the room.
Okay.
Except for any magic items you might have been holding.
No, I mean when the kobold walked into the room,
Kobold?
Was there anything magical about the kobold? Kobold.
Well,
We'll get him eventually.
Is he wearing a trench coat?
slight aura of transformation magic.
Well, looks like you have been transformed.
That's what I've been
Lovely.
saying. Been stuck in this form for years. Saying they have my painting in their tower.
Very tall and attractive tiefling.
Oh, very.
However, he was not content and sought more.
What do you mean by painting?
That's what they do. Came here years ago. Heard about Silvare's treatment plans, like for relaxation and stuff. But saw those 3 beautiful, drop dead, gorgeous elf women. Oh my god! But besides the point, they said, "Why?" I said to them, "I wish I was a few inches taller." They said we could help with that. So, saying meet us in our tower, and I was like, "All right, this is going places. I like this." And sat me down in a room, and they painted. All 3 of them. They painted for an hour, and it was me. I was taller, and it was great. I loved it. They said, in 1 year, gonna need payment. Just something small boon. Nothing major, they said. And I was like, all right, sure, whatever. In 1 year time, I came back, took me back up the tower, came out looking like this. Don't
What did they
believe what
take from
say.
you? What did they take from you?
He goes, look at me.
The payment was small. I believe it is a pun.
I want to be tall, they made me small.
I knew puns were dangerous.
Yeah, the most dangerous game.
Hey, Simon, quick question.
Yes.
If you were to try to dispel a magical effect, would the caster notice it?
If they were concentrating on it, but this sounds like it's being held in place by a magical object. They may notice if the object itself may vanish or alter if the effect it's holding disappears.
All right. Well,
So one night, I wanted to try to get this painting back, see if I could do something. Couldn't get in the tower. But
if we, I mean,
I saw the blue one head over to the shrine. Said some words. Made the vines move, able to enter. The greasy windows, able to see through.
Do you happen to know what words those were?
I'll correct myself. It was just a touch. There was no words.
Oh, okay.
But I did hear her. That she threw some food down a well.
What? That's a perfectly good waste of food.
She was feeding something.
Oh,
She
that makes
said-
sense.
Called it Silveri, which was the name of that book I found that transported me here. It was on the book. I think they have her trapped in the basement of that shrine. And I don't think she's well anymore. Knowing those hags, they probably transformed her too.
Oh, what if they turned her into the well? And,
That's stupid. I don't like that. Why are you so dumb? God.
Hey.
Maybe we should
words
ask the
can
hag
hurt.
for a brain, huh? Sorry, it's been a long day. My brain's the size of a peanut now. Like, sorry, it's just.
What do you know of the sisters beyond this? Why do they do this?
Well, they're hags, aren't they?
That means nothing to me. I have never encountered one, but I do not judge others based upon what they are.
They're a type of very powerful fey creature.
And pretty evil.
Indeed.
Evil is
They
relative.
will make it. Yeah, they basically set the standard for that relativity.
I believe
They offer you gifts. They offer you something you want, but there's always a catch.
Well, that's not a gift. You're purchasing it. It's a barter.
The bars are always awful. Like they turn you into
Well,
a kobold.
I mean, what's wrong
Disgusting,
with being a
stupid
kobold? I mean,
creatures, and no one likes them.
we think you're adorable.
Look,
what if you had
I have
wings?
to say you are
If you-
kind of endearing.
Yeah, what if you had wings?
I'm not cute at all. And then he sneezes. Excuse me.
Does he do one of
Nere's
those like
just
internal?
furiously petting him.
Yeah, does he do one of those like internal sneezes, or like ah?
Yeah.
Just does it. Like he suppresses it. Oh, so adorable.
a little kitten sneeze.
Yeah.
My dude, I am truly sorry. You are adorable. Learn to live with it.
Or he can get the painting.
Oh, see, what happened? You have to like destroy the painting, or
If it's the conduit for holding the spell in place, then I believe so. Yes.
Listen, if you can go figure out how to cure me, as soon as I get back to Waterdeep, where I'm very well known and very rich, got a lot of money.
I've heard that particular story before.
Says 500 gold worth of jewels are yours. If you just give me back to my old self.
can I use that to buy books?
Do whatever you want with it.
Okay, I think that's a fair deal.
We will attempt to help you, however, while we are doing so, reflect on who you were before and grow to appreciate yourself for who you once were, not what you want to be. Otherwise, you will never be satisfied and you may make this mistake once again.
You know, I can get into small places. It is a benefit.
It may also revert the previous change of getting taller as well.
I can live with that.
Have you considered wearing high shoes? Like platform ones. It just makes it taller. Stilts, even. Stilts.
Well, that's cheating, isn't it?
But that's okay. Wasn't
Like
asking a
cheating-
bunch of hags to be 2 inches taller
Yeah,
also cheating?
but I was actually 2 inches taller. I wasn't pretending.
Yeah, well, I mean, who's gonna believe you? I'm sorry. I'm just a
I
little
would-
angry right now.
I
I'm a
would
little
know.
snap. I didn't mean to snap. I'm sorry.
And perhaps before we turn you back, enjoy yourself as you are now. I believe you will miss it. In a way.
It's nice having a tail. But I guess I had a tail before. This one's better, though. Gotta admit. It's more flexible. But
What were you before?
was a most handsome tiefling you've ever seen.
Do I know who the most handsome tiefling in Waterdeep would be?
Not really, no.
It's
I know
Xanathar.
Mordecai, but
Mordecai, yeah.
yeah, that was Mordecai, but you know.
That was Glitter
Oh,
was
no,
his name.
Yes, glitter. Well,
So I gotta get back to work before they get suspicious. So good luck getting that to the tower without their assistance. But if you go to that shrine, then just be on the lookout.
Do
Before
you
you
know
go-
a route we could go there secretly?
He goes, well, it's practically their lair. Probably
oh,
protected.
that's not good. That's not good at all.
But I gotta go. We'll talk too long. Gotta fix that lock.
Okay.
Perhaps we go during operating hours.
He stops for one more scritches.
I give him all the scritches he wants.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Nope. Don't like it. Nope. his hind legs start to shake.
Tail flicks.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. he runs off.
Yeah, a lot
You
of
were
people
right.
fight-
Kobold.
No, go ahead.
Neri's just like, you were right. Kobolds are adorable.
Yeah, it's like you want to keep them as pets, but they're sentient creatures, so that's wrong.
Yeah, Conan tried to adopt one once, but the library said no.
Yeah, I was gonna name him Bookworm.
He had a name
Aw.
before then. You just kind of picked him up and carried him in.
I mean, can you blame me?
Bookworm is the name of like one of the head librarians, actually.
Yeah, I named it.
Yeah,
after him.
Bookworm Jr.
Yeah. He
Okay.
started eating the books, and I was, first I was angry, but then just can't stay mad at that. It's just too adorable.
Right. And with that, that's a good
Back
place
to the
stop for
hags.
night. Well, I'm just saying, I think that's a good place to stop for the night.
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
Definitely a good place to stop. It was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Oh, we haven't had one combat yet. What?
I mean,
Joey
never will.
It's Candlekeep. Sometimes you just get mysteries.
Yep.
And honestly, I'd be super thrilled if we could do this whole thing without combat. Like,
Oh,
I
I mean,
That would
love
be
that.
interesting, wouldn't it?
I'd be good with that, but I also just want to swing my sword.
Well, who knows what will happen next time?
Same
So-
time next week?
Yep,
Maybe
if
and
everyone's
clash it
free,
against his rod.
if everyone's free next Friday, we can continue.
I will
Next
definitely
Friday.
free.
Let me double check the date because that's
We said you were
Yeah.
leaving, and that's why I said Friday
The
might be a good
22nd.
day.
yeah. I'll be heading up on my parents down to my parents on like Saturday morning, so should be good on Friday.
Yep, 20 seconds good for me.
See, I'm good at planning. All right,
Yeah,
thank you,
except when
everyone.
you need to write an intro, you do it 3 minutes. You write 3 sentences 30 minutes before the thing.
Well, I mean, you're in a library. Who cares?
Essays are hard.
All right,
And
thanks,
you
everyone.
double spaced it. Yeah,
Good
thanks,
game,
Joey. That was
everybody.
good.
Have a
You-
great
you-
night.
Yay.
You use
Good job.
big print. Oh,
Okay,
Boom. Did anyone was there like a chat talking?
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of people talking.
So if you want to see more of our D&D adventures, you can head over to youtube.com/Joseph Blanchett. Maybe you can put a link, Boom, in the chat.
Yeah,
They've
your
been doing
link
it all
is
night.
actually right up top in that little pin section. If you click the little drop down arrow, you could find www.youtube.com/@Joseph Blanchett.
Or go to legendaryfrog.com, and there's link tree to all sorts of things, like a podcast version and all that.
And you can go ahead and click the title. Follow all of those other people. Everyone has a Twitch channel except for Nick, because I guess she's too cool for Twitch, huh?
Well, I have
But,
a Twitch channel, but I don't do anything myself
Aw,
on it.
she
So
left.
just oh,
Good.
oh, she's
Yeah,
the way to go.
Go follow everyone.
Great idea, yeah.
Super Bun is great. Mingus, this is my first time interacting, but I think you are awesome and I love your character.
Thank
Fedora Mark, a true gentleman.
Milady.
And then, of course,
Oh, no.
Joey.
I'm Joey.
Do the chocolate voice, Joey. Do the chocolate voice.
Chocolate? No, don't
There's
worry.
chocolate!
Chocolate.
Like that. Oh no!
Oh my
Here
god,
we
that
are.
one.
Here we are at the chocolate factory.
There's a bunch of hags, and they
Look at all
have
the chocolate. Look at
chocolate.
all the chocolate. I got chocolate.
Oh, Seraph actually says, boy, I've been watching you since Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah,
Oh.
we found a new Strahd voice.
Probably. Yeah, but
Yeah.
really, if you guys enjoyed this with Boom's not in the other ones, although we're hoping she can join us for future games. But
Maybe someday. I
yeah, but,
definitely vibe about it. You guys are really chill and a lot of fun.
we have lots
Yay.
of D&D stuff on the channel. So
What's the new
Pretty
name
much what we
for
do
your
nowadays, yeah.
Frogcast Adventures, right?
Oh, that's the new one. It hasn't changed to it yet, but
The new one.
the
Sorry,
link tree does.
spoiler.
Yeah, the link tree does have a link to the podcast feed and Spotify and all that
What's
stuff. So.
the link tree? You mean just the legendaryfrog.com?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, it's right there. All right, thanks everyone.
Thank you,
Have
everybody.
fun.
Thank you, Boom's chat.
Yep. I'll have to read it, see what people said.